So, I'm a bit concerned about this new Fire Emblem Musou game. And I'm just gonna ramble about this because I don't have a script. So let's take a look, let's take it from the top, okay? When I first saw this trailer, I was immediately concerned because I liked Fire Emblem Three Houses a lot, but I liked it despite the way it looked and despite the way it ran on the Switch. And this really does not instill confidence in me because, like, graphically and aesthetically, it looks a bit better than Three Houses, that's for sure, I would say. The animations, the character models, everything looks better, but it seems to run really poorly. And that is a big concern, because I have played sub 30 FPS Musou games on the Vita, and that shit sucks ass. It is not good. That is not fun. And from what I've heard, I have not played the Zelda Musou 2, or Hyrule Warriors, or whatever it's called here, but apparently that one runs like trash as well. And that's really unfortunate, because Musou games are fun because they are so crazy and they run so smoothly. Fire Emblem Warriors 1 was great, and I put a lot of time into that game because it did have 60 FPS mode. So I would really hope that, you know, this game would have that too, but it really doesn't seem like they're going for that, given the Hyrule Warriors 2 situation right here. So that is the chief concern here. The performance, like the graphics, I think that it looks okay, it looks fine. I think it's okay. It definitely looks better than Three Houses. So that's okay, that's fine. And I like the art direction in both games. I don't have a problem with that. It's the performance that I am concerned, because this is supposed to be an action game, right? Now, secondly, I really don't like the premise that this is like a separate individual story using the same universe and characters, because that to me really, oh my god, I'm afraid that this is going to be some sort of crazy fan service what if scenario. There already, I think it's Claude that has the line that says something like, "Well, now I know better, so I will do better," or something like that. As if they know what happened in the game previously, so now they will make actions that will allow everybody to have a happy ending or some shit. That would really suck, I think, because, you know, Three Houses' story was pretty good, and the characters go through some shit, and, like, it's meaningful. And this game, like, taking a crap all over it would suck, you know? In my opinion, that would not be good. But I guess, you know, for my money, Fire Emblem Warriors 1 plot is so stupid, but it's okay, because what kind of excuse would you have to possibly make to get all the characters from all the different Fire Emblem games into one game? You're gonna make up some wild shit, so it's okay. My suspension of disbelief is going, it's working, it's fine. But here, imagine Gerald, like, we will save him somehow because fan service or fan fiction, I don't know. This new character looks weird, I don't know. Like, already the DLC for Three Houses had characters that were like gacha game designs, and I don't like that at all. The main characters and like the original roster was pretty, I wouldn't say subtle, but somewhat restrained, so the designs weren't crazy, ornamental, or some shit like that. And the characters were not entirely one-dimensional, like, for example, in Fire Emblem Awakening, which was nice. So all of these things are really a big concern for me. As for my possible enjoyment of this, I'm really still looking forward to this, because I will take anything new for Fire Emblem. Remake, remaster, a new game, a new Musou game, I'm in. I just wish it's gonna be playable, that would be nice. Because increasingly, every time I play something on the Switch, I'm thinking, why the heck is this on the Switch? Last game I played on the Switch was SMT5, and playable as that was, it was really annoying to know in the back of my mind that people were playing it a week ahead of me, with 60 FPS patches on the emulator. I'm like, well, so I'm gonna pay for this, and I'm getting a worse experience. That's amazing. Things like this really annoy me. It's really unfortunate. Why do they keep making these games for the Switch? I don't get it. Just stop. Make a game that's suitable for the Switch. Don't try to make games that are not suitable for it. Please? I guess that's it for my concerns and the rant. The things that I know will be good, for sure. One thing, at least. Guaranteed. There's gonna be some sick music. Because Fire Emblem Warriors 1 had some really amazing arrangements, and they had always like 2 versions of it for like when you're in the menu and when you're actually in the battle. So I expect some really great tunes here. As far as the systems and everything goes, it's gonna be a Musou game. I don't really expect too much out of the ordinary. It's gonna be better than mainline Musou games. I don't know why Dynasty Warriors is always like the most boring Warriors game they keep making. But like these, like collaboration Musou games, they're pretty good with the systems and mechanics. They are always more interesting. Including Dragon Quest and Persona and Fire Emblem, and I think even Hyrule Warriors has more going on than the just Dynasty Warriors. So I'm still pretty hopeful for this, but my expectations are definitely way in check. Also, I think they gave Edelgard like different face. I think her eyes are a bit closer to each other, they're smaller, and her forehead is smaller. She looks less crazy now. Or is it just me? I don't know. Let me know. I think she looks different. At least the character model, the 3D model, looks different. Eyes are smaller, they're closer to each other, and her forehead is smaller, so she looks less insane. Although I don't think she's insane. She made a lot of sense to me in the story. But, you know, I don't want to open that kind of worms at all. Like, at all. Just stop. Anyway, I think that's it for the thoughts. Let me know what you think. Do you think this looks good? Am I just tripping? Are my concerns unwarranted? Let me know. Definitely I would keep my expectations low if I were you. Anyway, I'll talk to you later with something else. Something else pops up. For now, we can look forward to this in June, I guess, and then Xenoblade 2 in September, was it? Should be cool.